You're preparing for an interview. The first thing you need is a resume. You search for resume building courses. You understand the idea of building resume. You build your rough draft and send it to an expert for review. Then you get your final draft, the perfect resume. That is the moment you will gradually realize you can't use the same resume in all your interviews. Let's learn customizing your resume. Hello learner, my name is Vignesh Veran and I'm an English language trainer. Let me tell you a small story here. It was a campus placement time in my college. I think we had Cognizant, Wipro and Infosys for the first week. It was a great environment to be a part of, a lot of exciting phases all around. And I had this friend by the name Vijay Vignesh. I looked into his file once and I saw many copies of resumes. I asked him, Macha, why do you have so many resumes? And then I noticed some of the resumes were different from one another. And then I went on asking the next question, Macha, all are your resumes? Why are some different from the other? He gave me a simple answer, Macha, I use different resume for different companies. That was the first time I heard someone say that, and he was the first one to introduce me to this idea of customizing a resume for a job or a company. So what is this customizing resume? Does it mean I have to change everything in my resume? No. So what is it? See, when you prepare a resume and you feel it is good, that is a template. You will make suitable corrections in certain areas of this template so that your resume looks more appropriate and specific for a given job or a company. I'll give you a simple example. I have 3 profiles to my name: English language trainer, soft skill trainer, e-learning developer. For English language training, the primary skill is grammar. For soft skill training, the primary skill is interpersonal skills. For e-learning developer, it totally expects a different set of skill sets. Okay, so when I build a resume, I cannot use the same one for all these 3 profiles. They have something in common. Yeah, they have some common grounds, but I can't use the same resume for all these 3 profiles. I need to customize so that it looks specific for every profile here and make sure I get an interview call. So, is it necessary for me to customize my resume? Yes, absolutely. But why? There are 2 reasons. Number 1, it shows you know your company, you know your skills, and you know how to match your skills with your company's needs. Number 2, see, there are many people who apply for the job. Yes, but only 2% candidates customize their resume. If you are a candidate who is looking for an early advantage, a way to make an impression, yes, and to maximize your chances of getting an interview call, go ahead, customize your resume and be a part of that 2%. So how do I customize my resume? For you to customize your resume, you need 2 reference materials. Number 1, job description. Read your job description carefully. Roles and responsibilities, skill set requirements, location and every other detail. Take out the keywords and phrases, prepare a list. Now, highlight the words which matches your skill set, use them in your resume. Number 2, once you're done with job description, move on to company's website. Carefully read vision and mission statements. You will come across adjectives like credible, creative, innovative, passionate. Yes, these are the qualities companies wants to see in their employees. Take the list and if your personal strength matches any of that adjective, use that in your resume. Also, go ahead and explore the website. You'll get to know the company better. If the company isn't into child welfare and if you have volunteered for such programs before, include that in your resume. That is how you become an organizational fit or you try to fit into the culture of that company. Okay, so I've gone through my job description and company's website. I have my keywords and phrases, but how am I going to use this into customizing a resume? What are the sections I need to customize in a resume? There are 5 sections you need to customize. Number 1, resume's title. Match your resume's title with the job title you apply for. Let's say you apply for the job Communication Skills Trainer. Use exactly the same words as your resume's title. This will show your recruiter that you have put some special efforts into customizing this resume and making it more specific for that job. Also, they take your resume, the first line they see the title and it looks exactly similar to the job's title. Makes a very good impression. The second section is your professional summary or a career objective. Match your professional summary with the bullet points of job description. Job description says exactly who the company is looking for and what they need out of their candidates. So, make your professional summary look like a mirror reflection of job description. The third section is skill set. Include keywords and phrases you've taken out of job description into your resume as long as you possess it. So for an example, this post of an office assistant, the requirement says advanced knowledge of Microsoft applications, Word, Excel and PowerPoint. But your current resume says solid background in Microsoft Suite. This version is missing some important keywords: Office, Applications, Word, Excel and PowerPoint. Now, customize your resume, update your skill set. It will look advanced knowledge of Microsoft Office applications, Word, Excel and PowerPoint. This version matches with the language used in description, and doing this, your resume will rank higher in automated tracking system or ATS software. The fourth section is your personal strength. The adjectives you find in job description or vision and mission statements. If that matches your personal strength, go ahead, use that in your resume. You come across the word creative repeated in the vision, mission statements, job description, and if you are really creative, use that in your resume. Yes, and the last section to customize is accomplishments or your work experience. Right? Here you need to be more sensible. Rearrange the data so that it looks relevant for this particular job. Highlight what you feel suits this job more and bring that to the top of the list. So, the 5 sections to customize are resume's title, summary, skills, strength, work experience or accomplishments. Yes, since you use the exact keywords and phrases used by the company, you speak a company's language, right? You speak their language. And when a candidate speaks company's language, he's a natural choice for that job. Yeah, that is your advantage customizing resume. When you do it, do not force a change or do not lie in a resume. Customize or make the necessary changes only if that matches your skill set. That is a caution. Yeah. Best wishes customizing your resume. I hope you have learned that today. If you have done that, go ahead, like this video, share it with a friend who is preparing for jobs. Continue watching, continue learning. Let's learn.